a story I need to tell about the world and how it's world. From police brutality to climate change, we gotta talk, no fan for shame. Relationships can be so tough, but we need to talk not just enough about trust, love, and where it stands in our hearts. Let's break that chain. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. From politics to private fears, we need to hear each other's ears. Sometimes it feels like we're alone, but together we can make a zone where every voice is heard and seen. Let's make a change. It's time to begin. Workplace issues, gender gaps, equality. Let's not stop fast about pay, respect, and power. Let's stand up for what's true. Mental health, it's time to shine. No more stigma, we'll make it fun. Talk about anxiety, depression. Let's heal and find a better solution. Streets to the boardroom, our voices matter, we're not alone. Let's lift each other up, let's start now. Together we can make it grow. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. Don't politics to private fears, we need to hear each other here. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. Don't politics to private fears, we need to hear each other here. Got a story I need to tell about the world and how it's world. From police brutality to climate change, we gotta talk, no fan for shame. Relationships can be so tough, but we need to talk not just enough about trust, love, and where it stands in our hearts. Let's break that chain. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. From politics to private fears, we need to hear each other's ears. Sometimes it feels like we're alone, but together we can make a zone where every voice is heard and seen. Let's make a change. It's time to begin. Workplace issues, gender gaps, equality. Let's not stop fast about pay, respect, and power. Let's stand up for what's true. Mental health, it's time to shine. No more stigma, we'll make it fun. Talk about anxiety, depression. Let's heal and find a better solution. Streets to the boardroom, our voices matter, we're not alone. Let's lift each other up, let's start now. Together we can make it grow. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. Don't politics to private fears, we need to hear each other here. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. Don't politics to private fears, we need to hear each other here. Got a story I need to tell about the world and how it's world. From police brutality to climate change. We gotta talk, no fat for shame. Relationships can be so tough, but we need to talk not just enough about trust, love, and where it stands in our hearts. Let's break that chain. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. From politics to private fears, we need to hear each other's ears. Sometimes it feels like we're alone, but together we can make a zone where every voice is heard and seen. Let's make a change. It's time to begin. Workplace issues, gender gaps, equality. Let's not stop fast about pay, respect, and power. Let's stand up for what's true. Mental health, it's time to shine. No more stigma, we'll make it fun. Talk about anxiety, depression. Let's heal and find a better solution. Streets to the boardroom, our voices matter, we're not alone. Let's lift each other up, let's start now. Together we can make it grow. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. Don't politics to private fears, we need to hear each other here. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. Don't politics to private fears, we need to hear each other here. Got a story I need to tell about the world and how it's well. From police brutality to climate change, we gotta talk, no fat for shame. Relationships can be so tough, but we need to talk not just enough about trust, love, and where it stands in our hearts. Let's break that chain. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. From politics to private fears, we need to hear each other's ears. Sometimes it feels like we're alone, but together we can make a zone where every voice is heard and seen. Let's make a change. It's time to begin. Workplace issues, gender gaps, equality. Let's not stop fast about pay, respect, and power. Let's stand up for what's true. Mental health, it's time to shine. No more stigma, we'll make it fun. Talk about anxiety, depression. Let's heal and find a better solution. Streets to the boardroom, our voices matter, we're not alone. Let's lift each other up, let's start now. Together we can make it grow. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. Don't politics to private fears, we need to hear each other here. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. Don't politics to private fears, we need to hear each other here. Got a story I need to tell about the world and how it's well. From police brutality to climate change. We gotta talk, no fat for shame. Relationships can be so tough, but we need to talk not just enough about trust, love, and where it stands in our hearts. Let's break that chain. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. From politics to private fears, we need to hear each other's ears. Sometimes it feels like we're alone, but together we can make a zone where every voice is heard and seen. Let's make a change. It's time to begin. Workplace issues, gender gaps, equality. Let's not stop fast about pay, respect, and power. Let's stand up for what's true. Mental health, it's time to shine. No more stigma, we'll make it fun. Talk about anxiety, depression. Let's heal and find a better solution. Streets to the boardroom, our voices matter, we're not alone. Let's lift each other up, let's start now. Together we can make it grow. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. Don't politics to private fears, we need to hear each other here. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. Don't politics to private fears, we need to hear each other here. Got a story I need to tell about the world and how it's world. From police brutality to climate change, we gotta talk, no fat for shame. Relationships can be so tough, but we need to talk not just enough about trust, love, and where it stands in our hearts. Let's break that chain. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. From politics to private fears, we need to hear each other's ears. Sometimes it feels like we're alone, but together we can make a zone where every voice is heard and seen. Let's make a change. It's time to begin. Workplace issues, gender gaps, equality. Let's not stop fast about pay, respect, and power. Let's stand up for what's true. Mental health, it's time to shine. No more stigma, we'll make it fun. Talk about anxiety, depression. Let's heal and find a better solution. Streets to the boardroom, our voices matter, we're not alone. Let's lift each other up, let's start now. Together we can make it grow. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. Don't politics to private fears, we need to hear each other here. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. Don't politics to private fears, we need to hear each other here. Got a story I need to tell about the world and how it's world. From police brutality to climate change, we gotta talk, no fat for shame. Relationships can be so tough, but we need to talk, not just to love, about trust, love, and where it stands. In our hearts, let's break that chain. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. From politics to private fears, we need to hear each other's ears. Sometimes it feels like we're alone, but together we can make a zone where every voice is heard and seen. Let's make a change. It's time to begin. Workplace issues, gender gaps, equality. Let's not stop fast about pay, respect, and power. Let's stand up for what's true. Mental health, it's time to shine. No more stigma, won't make it fun. Talk about anxiety, depression. Let's heal and find a better solution. Streets to the boardroom, our voices matter, we're not alone. Let's lift each other up, let's start now. Together we can make it grow. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. Don't politics to private fears, we need to hear each other's ears. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. Don't politics to private fears, we need to hear each other's ears. Got a story I need to tell about the world and how it's world. From police brutality to climate change, we gotta talk, no fat for shame. Relationships can be so tough.
And we're live
but we
here
need to
outside
talk,
the
not
Perez
just to
family
love,
home,
about
just
trust,
waiting for the.
love,
And there they go.
stands. In our
Almost on
hearts,
time
let's
this
break
morning.
that
Mom is
chain.
coming out the front
Let's
door
talk
strong
about
with a
it,
double
let's
arm
not
kick carry. Looks like Dad has the bags.
hide.
Daughter is bringing
The
up the
truth
rear.
is what makes us
But the diaper van wasn't closed.
thrive.
Diapers
From
and toys are everywhere. Ooh, but Mom has just nailed the perfect car seat buckle for the toddler. And now the eldest daughter, who looks to be about 9 or 10, has secured herself in the booster seat. Dad zips the bag closed, and they're off. But looks like Mom doesn't realize her coffee cup is still on the roof of the car. And there it goes. Oh, that's a shame. That mug was a fam favorite.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Just nail the big stuff. Like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Learn more at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Visit nhtsa.gov/
the right seat.
Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Look through your children's eyes to see the true magic of a forest. It's a storybook world for them. You look and see a tree. They see the wrinkled face of a wizard with arms outstretched to the sky. They see treasure in pebbles. They see a windy path that could lead to adventure. And they see you, their fearless guide through this fascinating world.
Find a forest near you and start exploring at discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Big time fan, ready to level up your energy? Let's talk W Energy Drinks, the brand that's all about being better. Born from one guy's issue with the major big energy drinks, low quality ingredients, and weak flavors, W's taking on big energy with clean, high quality drinks that taste unreal. W's got no sugars, no artificial flavors, no dyes, and 0 calories. It's jitter-free, crash-free, and packed with over 15 unique custom-made flavors that thousands of people are loving every single month. From humble beginnings to taking on the giants, W's all about giving you clean, high-quality energy that tastes incredible. So whether you're grinding at work, hitting the gym, or just need a boost, to your day, grab energy drink from W. Be better, feel better. Let's get it. And as a special offer to our big time listeners, W is offering you 10% off your order when you use the code BIGTIME during your checkout. That's Big Time, BIGTYME, to get your 10% off at W.GG.
Got a story I need to tell about the world and how it's world. From police brutality to climate change, we gotta talk, no fat for shame. Relationships can be so tough, but we need to talk, not just enough, about trust, love, and where it stands. In our hearts, let's break that chain. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. From politics to private fears, we need to hear each other's ears.
And welcome back to I've Got Something to Say podcast. I am your host, Angela Canty Ingram. Hope you guys had a great week last week and a wonderful weekend. I did a thing this weekend. I was in the Monument 10K marathon for the very first time, and I lived to tell it. And I applaud everyone that does that kind of thing on a regular basis, because it is not easy. And we didn't even do the whole 10K because it was a code red alert because of the heat here in Richmond, Virginia. So when they turned us around, I think it was close to mile marker 3, I was like, thank you, Lord, you just looking out for me. But I'm going to do better with the training and get ready for November for the 5K and try it once again. So moving right along, in Virginia tomorrow, we have a special election, and it is to give the General Assembly the, I want to say the power, but yeah, pretty much the power to redistrict the lines as far as the number of persons in number of persons in Congress, as far as the senators and all that kind of thing. If need be, if another state does the same thing, basically to keep the playing field even, because Trump doesn't want the playing field to be even. He wants the scales to be tipped in his favor. And so this special election would protect that and would make everything fair, and could make it in favor of Democrats. And really, that's not so bad for a change. You know, why should we be the underdogs all the time? So if you haven't voted, if you didn't understand the situation, there's a redistricting, and I probably didn't say that word right because I'm so Southern, but there is a redistricting committee, and they do the restricting maps every 10 years. So really, this is not supposed to be done until 2031. But like I said, if another state decides that they're going to redistrict, and that means redraw their maps, then that gives the General Assembly the right to decide that Virginia would do so as well. So if you didn't know what you were saying yes to, what President Obama was telling us all to vote yes to, that just sums it up a little bit. So I hope tomorrow, if you haven't voted already, that you will get out and vote and let your voice count. Okay? So moving right along again, the peace talks are supposed to start again. I guess that's what you would say, start again tomorrow in Iran, only if J.D. Vance shows up. That is the only way Iran will participate, is if he shows up. So there's a big question mark on whether this will happen. And it's been like a tennis match, back and forth. You're looking back and forth because one minute I hear the Strait of Hormuz is open, and the next minute I hear they're blocked and they're closed, and they're open and they're closed, and they're open and they're closed. So the last I heard earlier this morning is that they were closed and they weren't going to be reopened until these peace talks. I'm not sure. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if they open or they close. I know Iran is upset because they say that the U.S. is untrustworthy and that President Trump just continues to lie. Well, we can't argue with that. We already knew that. So I don't know how this is going to end. And we are close to 2 months, if we're not at the 2-month mark of this war. So it still doesn't look good. It doesn't. But y'all hate for me to say it, but I mean, all we can do is pray and prepare. Pray, prepare, and watch. That is all we can do at this point. So be watching the news tomorrow to see what happens, to see if Vance goes over there, to see if these peace talks happen, to see if Iran even participate. They may decide during Trump's midnight post on Trump social that they're not going to even show up. So we just don't know, because y'all, I hate to use the word bipolar, but we got a special president. I'm going to say that. We have a special president. So next, I was listening today that Kash Patel. Now I'm going to start by saying, it seems like we all could really run for office and get a position. Anyone that we wanted, we could. Because all of us have gotten drunk. I haven't been to jail yet. I'm not trying to go either, but I'm just saying. But all of us have some stuff, it's out there or it's not out there. But everybody in the administration got some stuff on them. And Kash Patel, he's going to go and sue the Atlantic for $250 million defamation of character suit because they wrote a piece on him, calling him a drunk and how he wasn't showing up for his assignments and wherever he was supposed to be. He was unreliable. When he was there, he was just sloppy drunk. Some of the FBI agents had a difficult time waking him up, and he says this is untruths, and he's gonna get to the bottom of it, and there may even be arrests coming. That's how far he's taken it. He's not standing for this. Okay. Well, at the same time, I heard the MS Now reporters saying that he may very well be on the same list that Pam Bondi was on with our president, next in line. So it's going to be interesting to see how this thing rolls out, because we all know that Mr. Patel was doing a lot of things that he should not have been doing, like flying his girlfriend on the private governmental jet that he should not have been doing, having Secret Service and whatnot picking her and her girlfriend up and taking them where they needed to be, and all kinds of foolishness. Like I said, we all could run for that job that he has. We could do it and probably do it better than him. So I can't wait. I'm going to get my popcorn. I can't wait to see how this thing plays out. But $250 million, he ain't getting it. He ain't getting it. So, and he probably asking for that because he know what's coming down the pipe for him. But then again, he may not even really lose his job. He just may be located to a different area, because that is what happens to anyone in the Trump administration. So that's just my 2 cents. You can take it or leave it. Let's see what else is going on over there. Trump's he's still fuming about the Pope. And another thing, J.D. Vance had some choice words about the Pope and was quite disrespectful. And he is Catholic. So that had me scratching my head, because I'm like, how you going to be Catholic, a devout Catholic at that, and you talking all this mess about the Pope, which affects all of the Catholics who I guess supported y'all. I don't know. My mom is Catholic and she didn't support them, but I'm just saying, everything that you saying about the Pope affects those who are Catholic, sir. How do you get away with that kind of foolishness? I am just, but then again, we're talking about people who have no class. That's what we're dealing with. And kudos to the Pope. He continues to take the high road on all of this while standing his ground. And I commend him for that, because, child, they messing with the right ones. They need to mess with somebody like Snoop Dogg or something and get really told. And that would be it. But I just couldn't believe it. You gonna talk mess about the Pope and you Catholic? Really? Okay. Where do you do that at? All right. Moving right along. Now, on a more somber note, I want to extend condolences to Senator Mark Warner. He announced the passing of his daughter Madison earlier today. So I want to send him my sincere condolences to him and the rest of his family. And I said I wasn't going to talk about this, but it's kind of hard for me to ignore it. So if I'm going to talk about one, I'm going to have to talk about it all. So lately, domestic violence has really been in the forefront of the headlines. Right here in my home, Richmond, Virginia, Chesterfield, Virginia, we had a young mother, Barbie Perez, who was murdered in the early part of last week. And she left behind a 3-month-old daughter, I believe. And it was a very sad situation. From what I hear, she was a very sweet young lady, just caught up in the wrong relationship. And then we have the 41st Lieutenant Governor, Justin Fairfax, who murdered his wife and then committed suicide in their home with their children there. Domestic violence. And then just yesterday morning, Shreveport, Louisiana, a man shoots his wife, then goes to another home and shoots another woman. I'm not sure what relation she was or if any, and kills 7 children, which were his, and another child. The ages were 3 to 11 years old. Now, in Justin Fairfax's situation and in this couple in Shreveport, Louisiana's situation, they both had court cases within a few days. Shreveport, Louisiana, the court case, their separation court case was actually this morning. Fairfax's divorce case before the judge would have been Friday morning. And it brings about a whole lot of different questions. Yes, mental health is real. But is it mental health or is it just pure evil? We have to ask. You would think, okay, well, it's got to be mental health to do something like that around your children or not consider your children's well-being if you were to do something like this or to do something like that to your own flesh and blood children. It's got to be mental health. But does it? I'm going to let y'all think about that question. And please reach out to me because I want to know. When I ask these questions, I really want to know because this is a conversation we're going to continue to have because these problems are going to continue to exist. Because once they leave the news, we don't hear about it anymore. And life goes on. But the pain still exists. Let's take it back to the beginning. We've all been in relationships that run their course. And we stay longer than we should. We see signs of instability, but we think we can change a person. We think maybe if we do this, they'll do that. If we do more, they'll be better. Or I have to stay because of my children. Because I don't want my children to grow up in a one-parent household. But we don't think about what we're already doing to our children, much less what we're doing to ourselves. And I'm talking to the men and the women right now. I'm not choosing a specific sex. I'm Switzerland. We have to call a thing a thing. And some may say, well, it's easy for her to say that. No, it's not. No, it's not. I have been in 2 abusive relationships. I have. So I can speak from experience. And by the grace of God, I am here. And by the grace of God, my children did not know. Well, I take that back. They witnessed a few times, but that was only in one relationship. But I managed to make it and it not be detrimental to them. God protected me. It wasn't nobody but God, because I was dumb. Y'all don't have to be dumb. Did I say it would be easy? No. I didn't say it would be easy. But it is necessary. Once they show you who they are, then by all means, Believe them. Believe that that is who they are. And protect yourself. Choose your life before they take your life. You're worth it. You are worth it. We pay taxes for a reason. I have no problem dialing 911, and if you don't get out of my face, I'm dialing the other one. Simple as that. Sisters and brothers, go to the gun range. Learn how to protect yourself. Go, what is it, Green Top? I think it's Green Top up in Ashland. Go there, protect yourself. I can't get a gun because I can't see how to shoot. So they're not going to let me get one. But I choose my company very wisely. If I'm going out on a date with somebody, or if I am dating somebody, and they start showing me those warning signs, baby, I have no problem. I have learned now at 57. The warning signs go off, and I pay attention to those warning signs. Ladies especially. We have something in us. It's right in our gut, and it tells us when something ain't right. It tells us. Especially my young sisters. Please listen. Please. It's too many of y'all that I am hearing about that's being found. And it always seems to be a significant other or somebody that you're going with or whatever. It's not necessary. And a lot of times when this happens, somebody has already warned you about him or her. Because it happens in same-sex relationships too. You've already been warned, but you refuse to listen. Sometimes we do have to listen to people. They do have good advice. They can see what you can't see because it's hard to see when you're on the inside sometimes. We have to take better care of ourselves and choose ourselves. They can call it selfish. It's not. It's self-love and self-preservation. That's what it is. And it's not selfish. It's okay. If it means you're going to be here on this side of the earth a little bit longer, I think it's quite worth it. No one should have the right to choose whether you live or die. No one. No one. When I think about the Justin Timberlake, Justin Fairfax situation, she had allowed him to remain in the home for 2 years, y'all, while the divorce was being finalized. It's people like that. And I can't judge that relationship or whatever, but who's to say if she hadn't made that decision, would she still be here? Those are questions that, make me wonder. Because that was something that I probably would do. I'm deeply sorry that happened. I'm so deeply sorry for their children to have to pick up the pieces after this, and how do they go on? For the mother in Shreveport, how do you go on? Or mothers, because who knows, but how do you go on when 7 of your babies have been taken from you? And I believe she's fighting for her life in the hospital right now. How do you make sense of something like that? And it's just the first of many situations and circumstances like this. especially in our community. So what do we do, y'all? How do we attack this situation? We have so many situations to attack. Domestic violence, teen on teen killing. How do we start attacking these situations? I am hoping that someone will reach out to me with some suggestions. Want to roll up your sleeves and get in this thing and help me to get out here and make a difference. Pastors, reaching out to you guys again, because the need is there, and every Monday the need gets greater and greater. It doesn't go away, but we got to do something about it. And I can't do it by myself. G can't do it by himself. It takes a village. So it's time to start building this village. My country tale. Building this village. And so I need your help. So please reach out to me. Okay? My email is angelaingram804@gmail.com. Or you can reach me at Angela Canty Ingram on Facebook. Or I've Got Something to Say podcast on Facebook as well. Reach out to me. I welcome your suggestions. Anything you got, I would welcome it. Okay? I'm going to take a little pause for the cause, but I'm going to be right back. And you know I always come back with something good. So hang in there with me. Okay? I'll be right back, y'all.
To some people, the sound of a baby babbling doesn't mean much. But that's not necessarily true. By 6 months, they're combining vowels and consonants. By 9 months, they're trying out different kinds of sounds. And by 12 months, their babbling is beginning to take on some meaning. Especially if there's no babbling at all. Little to no babbling by 12 months or later is just one of the possible signs of autism in children. Early screening and intervention can make a lifetime of difference and unlock a world of possibilities. Take the first step at autismspeaks.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Here outside the Perez family home, just waiting for and there they go, almost on time this morning. Mom is coming out the front door strong with a double-arm kid carry. Looks like Dad has the bags. Daughter is bringing up the rear. Oh, but the diaper bag wasn't closed. Diapers and toys are everywhere. Ooh, but Mom has just nailed the perfect car seat buckle for the toddler. And now the eldest daughter, who looks to be about 9 or 10, has secured herself in the booster seat. Dad zips the bag closed, and they're off. But looks like Mom doesn't realize her coffee cup is still on the roof of the car. And there it goes. Oh, that's a shame. That mug was a fam favorite.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Just nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Learn more at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Look through your children's eyes to see the true magic of a forest. It's a storybook world for them. You look and see a tree. They see the wrinkled face of a wizard with arms outstretched to the sky. They see treasure in pebbles. They see a windy path that could lead to adventure. And they see you, their fearless guide through this fascinating world.
Find a forest near you and start exploring at discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Okay, men, this is your time. Maybe you didn't choose this, but you're here now. You're gonna go out there and be an all-star caregiver. It's up to you. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna go grocery shopping, cook, clean, be there emotionally and physically. You gotta dig deeper. Drive them to physical therapy, doctor's appointments. Don't you forget about the pharmacy. I know you won't, because that's what caregivers do. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. This is your time to show the world, your family, and yourself that you're tougher than tough. Now go out there and be the best caregiver this world has ever seen.
Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick and proud aunt. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing. But not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. 1 in 6. That little girl sitting alone at the playground, she can't play like the other kids. She doesn't have the energy because she's hungry. School lunch will be her only meal today. It breaks my heart that this is the reality in our country, but it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. This food is then provided to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about using your imagination, learning, and having fun. These children shouldn't have to miss out on simply being a kid because they're hungry. To find out how you can help end childhood hunger in your community, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Join your bounty hunter, Mr. Charlie, on Big Time Radio Network every Friday starting at 7 p.m. for Sentinel AF. Mr. Charlo brings you the best in soca and dancehall music right to you radio, with some of the greatest soca and dancehall artists of all time, making you feel like he is bringing the island straight to you. So join your Oracle Mr. Charlie every Friday on Big Time Radio Network. Tahuti on the International Groove Carpet every Saturday, starting at 1 p.m. for sessions from around the world on Big Time Radio Network. Hop on board the carpet as he takes you on a musical journey around the globe, making stops in many places like India, Japan, Africa, Jamaica, and don't forget the good old USA. And just remember, you don't have to speak the language to understand the groove, because the groove is in the blood.
Tahuti spins it loose today.
Welcome back, everybody. As promised, I have a special guest with me this evening. I'm going to tell you a little bit about him before I tell you who he is. Okay. This dynamic all-around musician is a Richmond, Virginia native son who began his musical journey at a very young age, singing and performing in church. He has developed over the years as a composer, as an accomplished keyboardist and songwriter. Now I'm going to tell you who he is. EUTOINE has already hit the ground running with his original music, making waves on the digital platform, i.e. iTunes. Keep your eyes and ears open to what's happening next with EUTOINE. And I have to say, he is also on K102. Is it K101 Pop original beats on Sundays. So you can catch him out there too. And it is popping. Well, welcome.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm glad you are here. It took me a minute to get you on, but I got you. I got you. So tell the people just who you are, really.
Well, you have summed me up pretty well in your opening for me. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
I am an up-and-coming artist here in our local area right now. Getting streamed around the world on streaming platforms and things like that. But right now, I'm currently building the audience and getting to know who my audience is. And so far, so good, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
I did start out in church as a enthusiastic piano player. Grew up watching D'Angelo play in church, and rest his soul.
Mm-hmm.
His fam, and I'm really proud of all he did. And I started working on this journey so that I could be on the stage with him one day. But, life does what life does, and rest in peace.
I know he's proud.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Got to hug him the one last time, so it was pretty awesome.
Yeah. And once you all really hear his music, you will hear a little of that seep in every now and then, because it does it happens.
Yeah.
So when did you first realize you had something special that you wanted to share with the world?
It came at a point when I was going through the most in my life, the unexpected divorce in my marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And while I was grieving that and trying to make waves with the idea of loss,
Mm-hmm.
I had to come out that shell of pity and, self-loathing and hurting. And I guess I just started writing then. I've already been writing many years, and even writing songs before I went through those situations. So what started happening was it became a point for me to release and heal myself as I was going through that. And I just started sharing those things with the world, and people started catching on to saying, hey, this man is saying something. And, I'm going through this. And I got hearing people say, I'm going through this.
Mm-hmm.
So it started out for me healing myself first. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go in because it's time. There's no reason to hold back anymore or keep it to myself with this gift. So I'm just going to share it.
Well, you definitely touch people with your music.
Thank you.
You definitely, your writing, I always tell you that. And I'm not going to share it with the people just yet, but we're going to do that thing that I told you about. So how do you feel when people tell you that you've made an impact or something that you have sung touched them or they can relate?
What comes to my mind first is a fellow artist of mine. His name is, I put him out here.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Michael Coffey.
Mm-hmm.
And ironically, or unfortunately, whichever way you want to look at it, he was going through the same situation in his life when I was going through that same type of pain.
Mm-hmm.
And we knew each other before he left town and came together. So when he came back and he actually listened to one of my songs called What Can I Do?
Mm-hmm.
He told me how much that song helped him get through what he was also experiencing with loss and divorce and everything. And that was the starting point of me wanting to write more and express more of what I've been through. And I started letting random people just start listening to the music, and it was like, oh man, I'm healing from this. And I'm like, I didn't know that was the goal, but it's something that helped heal me. So I started sharing, and he was the first person that actually bring that to my attention, how it affected him. Not only that, he even went the next step to build a studio for me to start doing music again.
Amen.
And because I had just came out of just being a father for so many years, and music was not even my thought process. I always loved it, but it was something I was going to pursue. So his enthusiasm caused me to start stepping in that direction more and more, and it's been building for the last few years.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great friend.
Yeah, he is.
Well, are you cool with letting the people hear a little bit of lessons learned? How do you feel? It's up to you.
I mean, you can listen to a little bit of it.
A little snippet.
A little snippet. Give them something. They can also.
And then we'll tell them. Yeah. Yeah. It just seems like a good moment. A good spot for it.
Okay.
Told you, seeps on through there.
Want to give it all to him.
Don't want to give it all to him. And y'all, if y'all wondering, does he really sound like that?
Oh yeah.
Yes. The brother sounds like that and more. If you get the opportunity to hear him in person, most definitely. Most definitely.
Definitely.
I done got all excited. Let me come back down. So, okay. Besides D'Angelo, who would you say are some of the artists that have inspired you?
Ooh. Well, I'm definitely going to start with Marvin Gaye, obviously.
Okay.
Listen. My mom used to listen to his songs all the time, Dad too. And obviously, being around D'Angelo when I was, he definitely followed him. Prince, even Otis Redding, Donny Hathaway, a lot of soul singers, pioneers. I love Gerald Levert, Brian McKnight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
crooners.
Yeah, it's crooners. Obviously, Luther Vandross. It's a bit of mixture and everything. Definitely can't skip out on Michael Jackson. I mean, it's a combination of listening to all their music over the years and incorporating parts of their styles into me. And, just I'm singing whatever I can sing. There are a lot more genres outside of those guys as well, but primarily my voice fits those patterns of those artists there. Yeah.
I've heard you sing Kiss by Prince.
Almost.
Well.
Yeah.
I've heard you sing it in the high, and I've heard you sing it in the mid.
Yeah.
So see?
Yeah. Yeah.
I pay attention.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So challenges come.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do to keep the challenges from stopping you?
Remind myself of the challenge I've already been through.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing. Perseverance. I push through anything that becomes the obstacles. And if you stop, as I had a pastor tell me, you are certain to know you're going to fail. If you stop and quit, then that's it. You know, that's the end result. So I choose to put the one foot in front of the other and just keep pushing through in adversity. So adversity builds character. I know now is a yeah later. You know, you never know. One door closed, another one open.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't let, and I won't let anybody stop me from where I will be going. Not trying to go, where I am going.
Mm-hmm.
So the main thing I heard talking to someone as we was making a song for her show was impossible just means I'm possible. And I took that and just kept pushing myself to go past my point of comfort.
Mm-hmm.
So once you can do that, then, you know, obstacles are just what they are, a stepping stone to the direction of where you're trying to go. So if you don't have any obstacles, usually just because, you know, I wouldn't say all the time, but progress takes growth. Progress sometimes takes pain, and you actually have to push through that to get to where you're going.
Right. I used to always say, no didn't necessarily mean no. It just means not yet.
Exactly.
Not yet. Well, now that we're in the social media era and everything, how have you evolved during social media and been able to get you out there to your audience, EUTOINE out there to your audience and build?
The honest answer is I am still getting myself out to the audience. I'm still breaking the shell of being a person that kind of keeps to himself. I was shy when I was younger, but, you know, becoming a grown-up and life hitting you, you know, you tend to gravitate away from the shyness and become stronger or bolder if you don't let it defeat you and bring you down. So I literally am not super social media savvy, but that's why I have people around me doing that. You know, I was told if you're the smartest person in the room, get another room. So I'm constantly evolving and learning with my team, you know, how social media works today and what it does. I'm so old school. I know most people look at me, they don't even know how old school and the age I am and all, but I am very appreciative of how much God has allowed me to be here. And so I'm learning social media. Got nieces, nephews, friends, and everybody to connect with that, to keep pushing me and showing me the things that what social media can do today.
Right.
Not to interrupt you, we had a comment from Michael Coffey. He's like, I want to let you know we love you.
Oh, thank you, Michael. That's that friend.
Hi, Michael. So do you still get nervous when it's time to perform?
The real truth is I'm only nervous when I don't have my tool, and that's my voice. Other than that, no, I've been singing in front of churches and big churches, even grew up with my dad's group, put Exodus 7 out there. We were originally the Yahweh Sons of Thunder, gospel singers. Different type of quartet group. Maybe that story can be told at another time, but
we can tell that story right now.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's a side of you I did not know a lot of.
Yeah. My dad and my uncle rest his soul. My dad's only brother, Elder Russell Harris, he actually told my dad, well, all them sons you got, you need to start a group. And my dad started a group. We called it Yahweh Sons of Thunder, Hebrew name of the Lord. And we sung for many years here in Richmond. And then we transitioned when we got a little older in our teenage years and became Exodus 7. And it was me, my dad, my two cousins, Calvin, David, my brothers, Yashawn, Linwood Jr., or we called him Butch. And so with all that, we formed a group, trumpets, stepping. They called us the Gospel Jackson 5. But we really were 7 people. So, and the group evolved over years. So then, with all that, I've been in front of the crowds. We opened up for Meg Ingram's and the Mighty Clouds of Joy. A few other people we performed with. I just can't remember all of them right now. It's been a while. So with that, I already got exposed. And even, when Michael or D'Angelo was in church, I was with ELC Ensemble and Powhatan Refuge Powhatan. And, I've been doing singing for quite a while. It's just marriage, growth, and now I'm in this place where I'm trying to share that gift with the world as well. Not really scared to sing in front of an audience, as long as I have my instrument,
long
which is
as
really
you
my
have
voice.
your voice,
Yes.
right?
Otherwise, I got to do adjustments. So,
okay. I've heard you sing a lot. Would you? I want to say would you, because that's what you do. You are a keyboardist. When will we be hearing you with your keyboard, your other tool, perform, you think?
I would leave that up to my manager. Not really up to her, because she says I'm an advisor.
She makes suggestions and you make decisions.
Yes. I would definitely say probably in the next show I will have my keyboard available to play.
She gonna get me.
Yeah,
I'll take the blame.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, she is a missing part of what I do, but
But you're still on her a lot, though.
Oh yeah,
it's not just your vocals that you're focused on.
Nah, not all the time. But it takes a lot more concentration, if you will, to not do your keying or playing the keyboard. You have to already know it, like your hands, part of your hands extension. So once you get to that level on certain things, certain songs I do, other songs I don't, I'm sitting there like I'm figuring it out. But for the most part, when it's all together collectively and I've already practiced the songs and everything like that, it's good. It's okay. And it is an extension of who I am. So when I can be quiet with my voice, let the keys talk.
Right. Okay,
sure.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Excellent.
We have another comment from Michael.
Okay.
Check it out.
Are we going in here and he's singing on this show? Like, suggestion wise,
I don't mind, Michael. I'm with you.
I don't have any music tries, but solo a little bit, maybe a little bit.
You can acapella it.
Acapella something? Is that a time for it?
I sound
right
like
now?
a choir now. I sound like I'm in the choir. Acapella it.
All right. I'll give you a little bit of what can I do?
Sure.
You're broken and in pain, which makes it hard to believe again. Your heart bleeds, the red eyes you can't see from all the tears you cry. And there's just no climbing out from this, 'cause I'm full of doubt. And your best just run now, fear is calling. Just a little something.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. So much talent there. So much talent. Goodness. So what have you got in the works? What you working on right now?
Ooh, definitely honing in on my craft with the keys. Because I was naturally gifted with the ear.
Okay.
Playing by ear. I could pick up music and just boom. But learning more structure and understanding music theory and things like that. The number system and all that. A lot goes into it. So just honing my craft a lot more on the keys. That's what I'm focusing on right now. But along with that, I got so many songs y'all haven't heard. I just taking a pause because we're trying to do a little bit of return on investment. I've just put out so many songs already that the public can hear what I'm about and they can inspire me to do more by support.
Right.
We go on the show, the radio show, and we always kind of say support, because it ain't cheap by no means to keep doing music.
Yeah.
And so to have supports and sponsors and things like that, we definitely need them as independent artists. Of course, the industry is always calling independent artists, but you got to have an understanding. Do you want to make that sacrifice and things like that?
Right.
Some people just want the fame but don't want the business. So you got to you got to know how to understand both sides of it all, especially what's going to be best for you. So learning a bit of everything as I'm going forward, because the talent, as others have told me, and I'm believing them, because if somebody told you enough times, you should believe them. So the talent's always been there. I grew up with it in the musical family and all. And so my focus right now is definitely learning my craft on my keys better, and definitely always practicing vocals and warm-ups and singing. So we definitely keep moving that needle forward. Yeah.
Cool. If you could work with any artist right now or artist, who would that be and why?
I would definitely like to work with Jermaine Holmes, because he embodies a lot of following after my cousin D'Angelo, and he of course was always with Vanguard. When I was at the my cousin's funeral, his homegoing service, I got to hear professionals at that top level. You know what I mean? And to hear the Vanguard sing and Stevie Wonder sing, and oh man, Kim Burrell was awesome. her sing, to hear all of that in even the atmosphere as a homegoing service was like, wow. And I wouldn't mind working with them because I'm already in that type of vibe of music. And it can only help me get better.
Right.
So I would definitely wouldn't mind working with them. That's just the first thought. Now, of course, there's so many other legends I would definitely love to work with. Like I already mentioned earlier in part of the show, the ones that are still alive. Brian McKnight is one of my favorites. Oh, Stevie Wonder, absolutely. But one step at a time. If the doors are open for that, I will walk through those opportunities. But right now, I'm very happy with the progress I'm making, the success that I already have, and I'm just humble and grateful. So, but it would be great to work with anyone that's willing to work with me.
Right.
Yeah.
What obstacles can you say you have faced? And I'm asking you this because yesterday I was at an event, and it was a musical event. And so there was this guy behind me, and he was asking another guy if he knew of a keyboard player. And so the guy was like, well, yeah, I know a couple of them. And so he said, cheat. And we were standing in line to get our plates. And it was all I could do not to turn around and say something, because I'm like, why? If you, first he said a good keyboard player, why would you want a good keyboard player, but you don't want to pay him his worth?
Well, in my
have you encountered?
In my experience, I've done shows I'm not gonna mention names, but I've done shows where it's for exposure and you're not getting paid money. And one thing growing up, I enjoyed it playing for the church because I love the Father, of course. But
you still got bills to pay.
Yeah, well, I was younger then, so then I didn't have bills to pay. But as a man, people, up front, here's what we're paying for you to play. So cheap, that's a relative term. Because it's always going to be based on what the pianist or what they're going to accept from you in dealing with you. So, but to look for that nowadays, that's a tough call because a lot of musicians now, especially ones like me that grew up playing for people for exposure stuff, you're much wiser now. You're much more business oriented. So it's like, that's not gonna happen. So nothing's for free. And unless you yourself are saying, I want to do this for this cause or whatever. So people just got to realize nothing's free. Like I said earlier, support, because I want to keep doing what I'm doing to help and heal people, but you need, and touch people's hearts, but you need people to support you especially as independent artists, because you want us to stay true to who we are as independent artists and not have labels trying to dictate or change us for what we supposed to be as a genuine artist. So.
I have another comment from Kenneth Lewis.
Yes.
Look at Eugene moving up in the world.
Well, thank you, Kenneth. I appreciate your comment. Moving up in the world, I've been present. I've been here. I think it's just now the light is shining because the Father's allowing that light to shine at a time where people need to hear what I'm doing. And you probably ain't got to, but I definitely am just trying to show young couples. I have a young daughter and young sons in college and graduate high school and things like that. And I always instill in them to be on your ground about who you are before you try to invite someone else in your life. All those feelings and stuff are wonderful, for the core you need to be, and stay steady in there. Otherwise, you'll be listening to what I'm singing about, and you're going to be going through those things where things are becoming irrelevant and someone is never satisfied, and you want one of you or the other person want to have it their way. All these are titles to my songs because, yes, I could sing about the, oh, baby, I love you. Oh, I'm trying to come after you, but I'm not being led to do that. My goal is to let people know the real in relationships, the true ups and downs of where pain may come. Other artists do it too, but I'm doing it the unique way that I've been given it to do from the King, from the Most High. Yeah.
And that's what makes it so much more special.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm always trying to inspire the youth. I got married very young and held it down for 27 years, in and out. We stayed together for 27 years. But there's no resentment, no hate. It was just growth. I wouldn't say as far I graduated, because I sure you don't want to talk about some graduation.
You needed summer school?
No. It would have been great to work it out, like us, could have stuck it out and figured it out, but you can't force anyone to stay when they don't want to leave, when they want to leave. And you don't know the plans the Father really has for you for why, So sometimes you just got to let people go, But the marriage was never a failure. It was very much a growing process for me, as well as I'm sure it was for her and our children. But hey, people, go listen to the songs. You'll get a lot of the understanding of what I went through. And I try to be so tactful with what I was saying, because I still have to love and respect and grow with the half that was with me. So I always tell her, even when I see her, I hope you're doing well, and we communicate when it's necessary. There's no hate in my heart for what has happened. So that's just why I'm able to move forward with love, respect, and humility, because those things matter in this world that's keep telling you it don't.
Right.
It really does matter.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you being blessed because of that.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. So, since we're going to stay right there.
Okay.
What would be your advice for a young couple, newly engaged young couple?
I had this thought, probably heard it before from somewhere, but I would tell them to get married back to back so that they will have each other's back and looking at a 360 around anyone else who tries to come in between what they got. Standing back to back.
Instead of being face to face.
Instead of face to face, you got a full view of saying, hey, nobody else is coming in on this because we see all angles. You know, it's just a thought process I had. Because what tends to happen when you, this is just a thought process.
Maybe the fourth time I need to try it like that then. Shoot.
Because you don't, you can stand hand to hands, back to back, and say
the cord wrapped around you.
Or whatever. Keep that union tight. And don't let other people's opinions, don't let your children, don't let your parents, you know what I'm saying? Don't let no one come between that bond between you and your significant other. You just don't let it happen. Because it really has to be you and that person against the world. And when you don't walk in that, then, hey, go listen to Irrelevant. People start sliding in, and then the first line of the song, we went from hot to lukewarm. Now we got into cold. So focused on accomplishments, and now our feelings are over it. We open up the doors and let other people exploit us. You know, this is what that song's about. You can't allow other people to come in between you and your significant other, by no means. And then I would say, always check in. That means always pay attention. Always don't think everything's going good. Because there are times you need to be like, it's 50-50. Now it's 100-100, meaning you definitely need to, you know, give 100% in every, because when the numbers start flipping or adjusting, some days you got 0 and the other person got to be 100. Some days you 50 and the other person got to be 50, and then or 60 and 40 and 30 and something. You see what I'm saying? You got to balance each other. But the key thing is don't let nobody else come between you and her, and you know, talk it out. Try not to go to sleep on wrath. You know, sometimes that ain't easy. I'm not gonna be one side or the other. It's just not easy. Female, male, you know, it's just not easy. So I would say the best thing to do is to always communicate. Don't think somebody's a mind reader. Communicate. Eye to eye. Eyes are the window to the soul. And if somebody got something, you got to go check behind their phone and all that. Look at them.
Absolutely.
They can't look at you. They keep looking down and turning their head. Oh, I don't know. You know. Your soul would know. So,
because the new generation, they checking each other's phones. And all of that kind. I ain't got that kind of energy and time for all of that.
Well, the attention span is really short. That's why you got to make sure it's in social media. But once you get them, you got to do a lot to say, hey, it's important that you're listening to this message. You know, it's very important that you listen to what I'm saying to you. And don't just let it fly over your head. Because in those moments, you lose the insight and the growth that you need to hear from your elders. The wisdom is there. They're telling you these things because they've probably been through it themselves. They don't want you to go in those same traps and those snares. So
they don't want to listen.
Most of the time they don't, but then when they bump
their head. But that's why they got you. But you know, it's a good thing they got your music.
Yes.
Because they will. That's one thing you can reach the young folks through music.
Yes.
They will listen to the music even though they won't listen to us talk.
Facts.
Talk, you know.
Yes.
So that is a good thing, a great thing. So let's see here. What haven't we covered? We talked about, did we talk about you have up and coming events coming up that you know of?
They're just in the works right now. We will, meaning
I'm gonna make you something. I'm gonna make up something.
And like I said, I will show up.
Yes.
So as long as there's breath in my body and this gift is in me, I'm going to show up. Because in one of my little theme songs or whatever, I clearly said it's not about the views. I'm on my purpose for good news. I'm on my purpose to sharing who I am and helping someone else to grow in their life. You know, it's not, I'm not that type of person inspiring to be a celebrity that's about me. No, I want people to, especially today's we in now, you need to heal, man. You need to love on each other. I mean, we only here for a moment. We only here for a short time. And in those windows where people just taking each other for granted, you should really be cherishing the people around you. They ain't always got to be family, just the people around you.
Right.
So that's what my heart is, you know, to have people just, you can do better. You can be better than that. And that's the goal of trying to reach the young, the youth, and the people who became old but still ain't quite got it.
No,
they quite did.
Still
they missed
trying to figure it out.
Yeah, they missed it. Yeah, so my music, or the music that I've been given, is to reach everyone, young, old. I see little kids dance to the music. I see my elders respecting and giving me praise for the work. Even my peers, some of them haters, but it is what it is. No problem with that. It's just fuel.
You got haters? You can't got no haters.
Come on.
Not you.
Yeah, listen, you can be the kindest most person in the world. It doesn't matter. People will be envious. Most of it is just jealousy of something they don't have. And unfortunately, I was taught you still gotta love them anyway.
Gotta love them anyway. You ain't gotta like them. You gotta love them.
But definitely, and that's my whole thing. I'm just gonna keep pushing forward.
Yeah.
Every day. Yeah.
You got a good heart.
So I've been told. And yeah, like most, even with a good heart, it can get heavy. It can get heavy, but that's when you're not leaning into your own understanding. Y'all gonna stop me talking about my God. You know, that's where all that foundation and truth is from, for me to keep moving, because we only got this moment and this time, and even if you want to believe it or not, there's a end.
Oh, we all have a designated
end.
Exactly.
Right. You drive out graveyard, oh, that'll be your destination, or you might be in the urn. Who knows? But the fact is, there's an expected end for believers and people that are not believers. But we all know we only here for a season and a time. Right. So I'm making the best of it in my latter years as I've gotten a little bit older, and I'm very just really enthusiastic and happy about what's already happening. You know, it ain't no I gotta reach a plateau of I gotta be so known. Nah, I don't care about that. But if it happens, blessings to the Most High. You know, it's all leading to a place of, did I do the most of what He gave me to help and inspire someone? You know, not about just me.
Right, right. So for the ladies, is there a Mrs. EUTOINE, or maybe
you might want to listen to Once Again and Just Try. I'm just putting plugs out there because
I'm trying, ladies. I'm trying, but he gonna make y'all go and find out the answers.
Falling for You, those type of songs, you know, that I've written coming out of what I've been through. And I would say the heart is open, but the effort and the push for it is not in my viewpoint right now.
You're not hunting.
Nah, not hunting. Not hunting at all. But that don't mean you can't just try, and we'll see. I have acquaintances and friends that are of the opposite sex from me. I'm heterosexual, so that's like play that game. That's just who I am.
Yeah, but it's important that you put that out there.
Yes, I'm a heterosexual, so that, I'm definitely about the ladies. Yet, some ladies need to heal, just like I had to go through my process of healing from what I've been through. So, the right one will be the right one when the time is right. Therefore, I only see them being a part of what I'm already doing, as well as I will be in a blessed position to help them with what they want to accomplish. But we're still going to be a true team. And so, ladies, I am single, but I'm not. You can shoot your shot. That's what I'm saying. You can shoot your shot, but don't expect me to be proactive on it right
with
now.
it and whatnot.
I have this other love right now. And you won't be second to it. You just got to be patient because I'm focused right now. That's all I'm saying. I'm real focused right now.
I think that's a good answer.
I'm just being honest.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you gave them all of the information that they needed.
Absolutely.
Excellent. I'm so proud of you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I have known you for a year and a half now?
Yeah.
And the growth since the very first time I heard you.
My head in the dirt. Yeah.
Until I saw you perform 2 weeks ago. Boy.
Yeah. That was...
It was like watching
really
my
fun.
child walk across the stage.
Thank you.
I was the one screaming the loudest.
I don't know, my mom was there, so...
No, I was screaming over her. I guess she probably said, "Who is that one?" She probably thought I was a cougar.
Yeah, well, a few of them was there, but no one was disrespectful. It was fun. It was really fun. It was a nice night, a nice show. We all had a good time, so it was really nice.
Yeah. You did a great job.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. It's just getting better and better,
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, it's like they say, when you keep on doing the thing, you can only get better.
Oh, yeah.
Only get better.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad that you came and joined us today.
Oh, appreciate the opportunity to come and speak with you.
And thank you for singing. I don't know if you want any more snippets. I think you gave. You might have given the folks enough.
Excuse me. Yeah, I would like you guys to hear.
Yes, tell them where they can locate your music.
Okay.
And whatnot.
Well, if you are a streamer, platforms, my music is all there on all the platforms, YouTube, music, Spotify, wherever you listen to your music, Pandora. You just Google my name. You can find me, EUTOINE, EUTOINE. EUTOINE.com is a link tree to get to information to reach us. You also can reach my manager, Kim Baker, at K Baker. What is the rest of that? K Baker.
Don't get me the line.
At risingstarspresents.org.
Yeah, that part right.
Yeah,
that part right.
Sorry, Kim, I haven't got it locked in my head like that yet, but I kind of do remember it.
But they can go to the website.
You definitely can go to the website.
www.rising RIZING presents.org.
Yes. But if you're just trying to find my music, it's available to, believe it's for purchase as well as just the streaming. If you can purchase something, and all that support goes right back into the music, goes right back into giving y'all what you need to hear and maybe want to hear. But that's the best way to get it. Definitely Google. And it's not going to be hard to find me because I'm the only one.
Right.
I am the only EUTOINE right now. So maybe in the future, that name might become popular. for the kids and see them dancing.
I get ready to say not because of you, though.
Well,
well, who knows?
There was not a lot of D'Angelo's before he came out, so I'm just thinking about it now, all these years later.
I didn't mean it like that. It went right over your head. Okay.
What you say?
Never mind. We're gonna leave it just like that.
I think I just caught it.
As the pastor said, you'll catch this on the way home.
I think he just smacked me in the back of my head. But definitely, that's how you can reach us. We here. We have come. Look. We have arrived to the point of success, and I already feel the love and the joy of what people are listening to, and some of the growth of like what I went through.
Right.
That makes sense. That's what I want them to say. That makes sense. Why we doing that? Why we fighting? Can we talk about? I want you to start having those conversations that matter.
Yeah.
Especially with young couples, because I hate to see families destroyed, man. It's the most heart-wrenching thing. It's really like someone died.
Yeah.
So when I'm singing in like my home, the tears I cried 1,000 times, every bit of it is true. I mean, I couldn't even get through that song while letting one of my family members listen to it. I couldn't even get through that song without just pouring out, just pouring out how much I had to get to a place of singing that song without crying,
right?
Literally. So I'm definitely in a great place right now.
Look at God.
Oh yeah. I'm in definitely a great place, and I thank the Most High King for all that He has allowed me to achieve this far, and the road is brighter ahead.
Good. Well, thank you all for joining us this evening. Thank you for joining me this evening. I am Angela Canty Ingram. I am your host, and I can't wait to see you guys next week when we do it all over again. You can reach me again on Facebook, Angela Canty Ingram, or I've Got Something to Say podcast as well on Facebook. And we'll be back next Monday, right here on the Big Time Entertainment Network. Please be good to one another, be good to yourselves, and please be safe. Take care. Peace. I got to go to